Abby, welcome back to camp. This is your freestyle video. Okay, I like to watch it one time all the way through. Now we'll break it down a little bit for you. One of the things I'm noticing on this above water shot is that your hands come in and your your wrist and your fingertips are inside of your elbow. I'd love for your fingertips to be entering right around here in line with your shoulder instead of the top of your head. And both hands do this. So as your hand comes in there, it's going to enter in line with the top of your head and then sweep out to the side way out here. So it's gone from here to here. And that side sweeping doesn't really propel you forward all that much. It's a movement that you can kind of get rid of. Again, your finger went in, hit my cursor right there, and now it's going to move outside and then back in again. So if we can get rid of that hand entry being where it is right there with the crossover and just have it come from this position right here straight to here. This is where your hand should land, and you can see it lands over there. That's going to help you swim a little bit straighter, be a little bit more efficient, and overall faster. Let's check out what's going on underwater. All right, good streamline. I think you're bouncing a little bit too much. All right, you can see there's a lot of body movement, and I'd like to hold you in this position a little bit longer instead of breaking it with this nice big arched position here. So your hands come up a little bit high. So I guess what I'm saying is tighten up your abs and flatten your back and have a little bit smaller of dolphin kicks so you're not moving so much up and down in the water. All right. I really like what I'm seeing here. Some good swimming going on. All right, two things that I'm noticing a little bit of here. One of them is that I feel like your body position is in your head's up high right now. And this is what happens when your head's up high, your hips and your knees drop. And I feel like you're in this position a little bit too often. So I want you to keep your chin tucked and your eyes on the bottom of the pool more often. You should have a very, very flat body in the water. All right, and you can see the hands extended out in front here for Michael Phelps, and everything's along this red line. Your hands extended up, but your head's up here, your hips are down there, so you've got a line that's going in this direction. Okay, if we can just bring the chin to your chest, almost like you're holding a tennis ball underneath your chin against your chest, that's going to help flatten out your back. Okay, now as we swim here, the other thing that I notice is that there's your fingertip coming in, and here's what's going on with your right arm. We talk a lot about front quadrant swimming and high elbows, and your fingertips should be up just like they are here. All right, you can see his back is nice and flat. His hamstrings are a little bit higher in the water because we had talked about you having that line that goes down a little bit. So you can get your feet up a little bit higher, the back of your knees up a little bit closer to the surface. But the biggest difference in these two pictures is really what's going on with that right arm underwater. You got to get that elbow up in front of you, catching water in front of your eyes and pulling water backwards all the length of the body as opposed to just at the end of the stroke here. And that's where you're pushing water backwards the most, right in that position. Here you're pushing it down towards the bottom of the pool. Here your elbow and forearm are kind of sliding through the water, and then here you're pushing it back. So you can get more out of your stroke right there if you get that elbow and that high elbow catch kicking a little bit more. So bring the chin down, smaller, tighter dolphin kicks, and a high elbow catch, and you're going to get a lot faster.